So next up, podcast listeners, we have the Daily Biden Dumpster Fire. Yes, the Daily Biden Dumpster Fire. And we have a clip for you. And I want to see if you can actually catch what is wrong in this clip. We're going to play it right away. And here it is.
Let me start off with two words. Made in America. Made in America.
So, did you catch that? Let me just start off with two words. Made in America. So it's three words, okay? That's Joe Biden, but there's more to this story. And you may have heard this. You may think, okay, I know you're thinking this, especially the Democrats. Oh, Mark, you're just being really petty, making fun of the old guy because, he makes this mistake all the time. It's not fun anymore. Folks, there's a lot more to this story. So Joe Biden said this during his visit to Hagerstown, Maryland, my home state, where there is a Volvo manufacturing plant. So in Hagerstown, Maryland, which is Western Maryland, there is a Volvo manufacturing plant. And so Biden went there and he's decided to pivot, of course, as a gentleman who his entire life has believed in outsourcing the entire U.S. manufacturing businesses and manufacturing economy to China. So that's what he's done his entire adult life. And suddenly he goes to Hagerstown, Maryland, to the Volvo plant, and he says, three words, made in America. There's only one problem, ladies and gentlemen. It's not just the Biden administration and Biden, of course, who's been bought and paid for by China. But do you even know who owns Volvo? Joe Biden? Do you even know? So get this. So the Zhejiang Geely Holding Company, ZGH, commonly known as Geely, Geely, so a lot of people just call it Geely for short, is a Chinese multinational automotive company headquartered in Hangzhou and Zhejiang. The company is privately held by Chinese billionaire business magnate Li Shufu. So in mainland China, ladies and gentlemen, is Geely, the Geely company, the Chinese company. And of course, the Chinese Communist Party, the CCP, has all of their hands in this pot as well, naturally, because that's what they do. Volvo is owned by a Chinese company. So Biden goes to Hagerstown, Maryland, and what does he do? He basically says, well, we need to have manufacturing that's made in America. And of course, to be fair, the jobs are in Hagerstown, Maryland, so the jobs are American jobs. But the fact of the matter is, the company is not American. It's a Chinese company. And so some people may say, oh, well, Mark, we have plenty of foreign companies in the United States that make stuff. That misses the point. The car was invented in the United States of America. Why aren't we making American cars in the United States of America? I'm not saying that you can't make, of course, Japanese cars or cars from our allies like Japan and Germany, for example. But the idea that we have this Chinese company and Biden goes to this Chinese company in Maryland and says, made in America, it's just a big joke because it's almost completely pulling the rug out from under him and saying, see, Joe, you've always been a phony. You've completely outsourced manufacturing to China, and now you're saying made in America for a Chinese company. And the media totally did not cover that at all because it's oh, yeah, it's made in America. Yeah. Well, you think the profits are going to stay in America? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure the profits are going to be repatriated to China. Of course they are. So in CBS, and I just had to read this because it's really kind of funny. So CBS Baltimore, a completely corrupt news outlet, just like all of CBS, they write, President Joe Biden made a visit Friday afternoon to Hagerstown, where he delivered remarks about the state of the United States economy and thanked local manufacturers. The president spoke at Volvo Group powertrain operations and gave praise to their manufacturing team. I'm here at this mobile plant to thank workers and management for building heavy-duty engines, transmissions, axles for trucks and buses, and parts for electric car in the future, Biden said. Biden addressed building the economy from the bottom up and middle out, according to the White House. Biden spoke for about 20 minutes. And so they continue. Biden said, our job market continues to show resilience as we navigate through this economic transition, Biden said. For some time, I've been saying that what we need to move from a historically strong economic recovery to a more steady, stable one. We need to bring inflation down with giving up the historic economic progress and working class and middle class people have. So here's a guy talking about the middle class and the working class. And his entire career, as I've said, has been focused around enriching himself and his family with their Chinese connections and outsourcing manufacturing to China. And CBS News, the article I just read you, never once mentioned the gaffe. I mean, they're literally electioneering for Joe Biden, because why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they? Because in this daily Biden dumpster fire, you got Biden once again making a gaffe that if any Republican did that would be like front page news in every media outlet. By the way, it would be front page news in Fox News as well, because it's funny. It just goes to what a phony this guy is. It's not just the stupid comment, 3 words, 2 words, what have you. It's the fact that he is all in for China and that no one wants to talk about the fact that his entire career has been about that. And now suddenly he's about made in America. Complete and utter nonsense. So I just want to play this clip one more time before we close out. Here's the clip. Listen to it.
Let me start off with 2 words. Made in America. Made in America.
And that's the daily Biden dumpster fire. And that's it for Mark and the Millennials. Thank you for joining Mark and the Millennials. This is Mark Fisher. Thank you to our producer, Christopher Hopkins. Check us out on iTunes, Spotify, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Getter, True Social, Rumble, and our website. See you next time.